Hi folks, wife's away for the weekend, so I thought I'd spend my evening, rather than pining for my love, doing some scenery stuff, but to do that I need to prep some stuff this morning. When I posted the other day about how best to paint this, basically, a quick recap, it's out of scale, it needs about another 1.5 centimetres, 2 centimetres in the height. When I originally cast the piece, although I used the wrong bit of plaster, I'd got the right size. What I ended up doing was a piece of plaster that size, cut in half to the shape, and then go together, except it was supposed to be that way, with the extra height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recast that a couple of times in the right plaster, and then I'll get another one that's maybe another 1.5, 2 times the width to make a house, and we'll go with that from there, and some triangular bits for the roof. The way I normally do it is with big chunky Lego bricks, but I've discovered that they're too big and chunky, so what I now do is use plates and just make the size, stick in a bit of Polly Pocket, make up the plaster, pour it in, let it set, and if you use the smooth bricks on top you can scrape it. But I'll get to that in a minute, so you really need to mess about with the Lego and stuff. What I thought I'd talk about quickly is the tools I use. Not tools. Why? Everyone uses spatulas, tongue depressors for mixing things, and I can't seem to get them for love nor money. But these I can, and it's just the chopsticks you get from places like Wagamama and Go Sushi or Yo Sushi, whatever they're called, and they're perfect. But what I really wanted to talk about was something that Viv, Rubbish In Rubbish Out, mentioned the other day on his live painting chat. It was about these things, the games and gear brushes, and how, well, from what I picked up from it, he hated them. Quite a few folk hated them, and I was like, around these parts, it's a love-hate relationship basically. Compared to what I usually use, or used to use, should I say, is these things. I loved what I could do with these, but the paintbrushes are too small for my hands. I don't know, I'm just not used to that kind of paintbrush. I'm more used to these paintbrushes. That's basically what I think it's what GW called tank brushes. That's like for painting big blocks and scenery or tanks and stuff, or undercoating things. That's the brushes I use. So to have a brush that's on par in size, that fits my hand a lot better, I get a lot better feel about them. But I have issues with them. On each brush, obviously 2 ends. You probably won't be able to see this distance. They come to a perfect point on one end, another end, they splay a bit, and I just can't get them to. That one comes to a point, this one doesn't. Same with all of them, but it's not just that. It's the build quality of them all. Where is it? See? Every second or third paintbrush I've got, they fall apart effectively, and that fell apart while I was painting. It wasn't as if I pulled it off. Now, for the amount of money I paid for them, because it was a bulk order, I think there's about 10 of us all chipped in to get the paintbrush sets. The amount I paid for them, I'm quite happy to have it as a one-ended paintbrush for a paintbrush that size, as long as the bit that falls off isn't the end that comes to a point well. I don't really care about the second end. It's great if it's there, because it just means I can use the brush for twice as long once one end wears out. But for the price I paid, I'm not that bothered. Yes, I could probably pay a bit more money and get much better brushes. But I'm skint. I don't have a job. Right, so I don't. I need to get bristles coming out of it. Anyway, aye, so you get what you pay for. These were cheap, but they're half decent. They're better than some of the other brushes I've got. They're better than the Citadel brushes I've got. They're better than the Proline brushes. But that brush has lasted me 10 years. Not as good as the Rebel brush, but then I get the feeling the Rebel brushes are almost identical to the army painted brushes, which everyone seems to love. Because, don't quote me on it, but put them side by side, they're identical. Down to the colour of the bristles and the shape of the handles and everything about them, size, everything. It's just the colour of the handle and the Rebel logos and stuff that's different, as far as I can work out. And, well, up until Robbie, what's it called? Model Zone decided to go into receivership. I did have somewhere within a 10-minute walk away from me where I could buy these from, unlike everything else. Anyway, I will get stuck into this plaster work and hopefully see you later when I start carving it up, if I can get it cast properly. Right, catch you.